Hey, we're back with more Standard on Arena with this sick Sultai Crab stack. We played it on stream a couple times before. It's one of my favorites to play on stream. Always a good time. The idea is you get lots of instants and sorceries in your yard early. We have cantrips, we have bounce spells, we have these analyzers and bushwhacks, which are kind of lands, but also kind of put spells in the yard. And then we have mill spells in Cash Grab and Seed of Hope. All of this is going to fill our yard, and in the process make Eddymurk Crab and Tolarian Terror cost quite a bit less mana. We get to cast some 5/5s, so 1 or 2 mana. Both of them have different upsides. Really nice stuff. And then the real trick with this deck is we have Up the Beanstalk that we can find off our Seed of Hopes, we can find off our Cash Grabs, we can put it in play. And then every crab we play, every terror we play is going to draw us a card. In the late game, we can then go town ain't big enough, bounce a couple terrors, draw a card off this, draw a card off both terrors. Just tear through our deck. Amazing stuff. And then in the sideboard, we have a swamp to pair with these Gloomlake Verges to allow us to cast our black sideboard cards. We have some real nice ones. We have a Shrouded Shepherd that we can tutor off Analyze against Invoke to kill the 1/1 tokens. We have Swarmweavers as some solid defensive options against the creature decks. And we just have a bunch of removal too. Deck's really sweet. It's been doing great for me whenever I've played it on stream. It's been a little while. I'm excited to give it another spin. Classic Gloomlake Verge. I don't think I'm allowed to keep this. Ding, ding, ding. The only thing that can stop a bad cat with a triggered ability is a good cat with a triggered ability. Slightly worried that if I cast the Beanstalk, it's just gonna get losted. I might just Cash Grab instead. Oh my god, are they playing my deck? I really hope they're playing my deck. Oh my god, it's talent show, let's go! Oh, let's go! Talent show found in the wild! You do love to see it. I kind of want to never run Beanstalk out without town ain't big enough open. Is my current running assumption. Might just get to rest though. Yeah, opponent's playing the actual best deck in standard. It's literally my deck. This has to be my deck, right? No one would be deranged enough to put Kaya's Spirit's Justice in their deck. It has to be mine. Oh, they're gonna exile a card from the yard. That's so rude. I guess I have to cast this now. Talent show's great. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hell yeah. I'm probably gonna play it in an RCQ in a couple weeks. I'm pretty hyped for it. Oh no, there's a Kaya 7 in the yard. Look at that. That's like the best Surveil 2 I've ever seen. Good lord. I do not feel terribly alive right now. I could bounce the Builder's Talent. That is legal. Yeah, I guess I just hold open town ain't big enough. Alright, we have a plan, chat. We have a plan. Yeah. Bounce and... Bounce the Beanstalk or the Crab? Yeah, the Beanstalk. That's kind of what I was thinking. We found another crab. Okay. The real question is, am I fighting the wall token? Dunk. I don't really want to play into Sunfall. Let's say go. I need to start brewing more decks on stream. It's so satisfying seeing other people playing them. So there's probably a Kaya coming next turn, but I also need to not overcommit into Sunfall, of course. Aspen, salutation. Thank you, Aspen. 56 months. Appreciate that continued support. Hell yeah. I'm glad I realized it was Bastion lyrics. That song is definitely like the highlight of Bastion for me. Alright, we get to keep the Beanstalk. Ooh, love that. Well, there's now a lot of garbage over there. Are they dead? Put them to 1, right? Fights, bounce to... I can probably... Oh, I guess I can kill them, I think. I think I kill them? I don't really know. I guess we're gonna find out in real time. I think this works. Yeah, this works. Yeah, that's how I feel, Ren. It's like pretty soundly my least favorite game they've made out of the ones I've played. The soundtrack is very good. I think the game's like aged like a little bit poorly. In terms of its like themes. Oh, that rules, Ren. Hell yeah. Never tap out against crabs. Indeed. Crabs will get you. Hey, Tony. I think your poison is very awkward against them. I guess I'm bringing it in. Probably bring in the swamp. Do I really want to bring in a swamp for a Tear Asunder? I have 4 Gloomlake Verges, like, and I'm mostly just killing enchantments anyway. I think I just leave the swamp in the sideboard. Maybe a Rona's Vortex is fine, or like the 3rd grab. Classic, if we had a green mana, we would snap keep, and instead we have to mulligan. Well. Hey, Matt. Good to see you. Alright, chat, hear me out. We have 2 Surveil lands. We have 2 Surveil lands. Probably not allowed to keep this, but we're here. Please ignore the colorless utility lands. Okay, I'll ignore them just for you, BB. Alright, milling this is basically like keeping it, but I guess I'm gonna keep it. Matt with the 42-month resub. Crab. Love to crab. Wow, if I just cast my Bushwhack turn 1, they'd never have got me. Thank you for that resub, Matt. Oh my god, is it literally... This is literally in my sideboard right now. They're so up to date on the latest talent show tech. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see a keen talent show fan, you know? God, I need to start just putting like a deranged one-of in my main decks whenever I brew something. As like an identifier. Alright. Ooh, what a draw. What a draw. Let's go. So I'm just gonna grab him. Breach was one of your least favorites things to see most of the time. Yeah, Breach is pretty good. I've been enjoying trying that card out. Wait, what? I can't. I genuinely can't figure out if you're joking or not, Matt. I assume this is a joke, right? I assume Nintendo crossovers are just like not possible. Oh, it's an ether drift joke. Okay, okay, everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense when you put it like that. Cool. Good talk, good talk. The new Preacher promo art I have, and I am a fan, let me tell you. Ooh. Ooh. All I'm saying, right, is you have to look at the new Preacher art. You'll find a link. Excellent. Chat deserves to know. No one must go without. Hey, we won a match. Unfortunately, it was the match I least wanted to win, because I'd have loved to see a talent show W. It sounds like a little awkward, but obviously I'm keeping. I was so excited for new cards. Been Tuesday after for a while now. Reasonable. I guess I've not played a pre-release in like 10 million years. So it would make sense that I don't know. Alright. I really want to discard a thing that makes my things cheaper. But I also really want to discard this talent that literally doesn't have text. Much to consider. Kind of assume I'll get the chance to discard. Yeah, I also kind of assume I'm just like done. Just finished. That's the general impression I get. I do sometimes wonder if playing anything other than Esper is actually justifiable. Occasionally I wonder this to myself. In my darkest moments. But also I'm scared that if I play Esper, I'm just gonna queue into Zur every round. So, you know. Make of that what you will. Affliction matchup feeling unwinnable. Yeah, this is kind of how I feel with every deck. I feel like most decks feel like pretty reasonable, and then you play against Pixie and you want to scream. I can't really think of many exceptions. Like, Gruul is broken, but can never beat Pixie. My Talent Show deck feels really strong, apart from when I queue into Pixie. Wow. Someone needs to, like, go take a nap. How can anyone feel that aggressively about anything? This is referring to the chat comment that thankfully very rapidly disappeared. Hey, oh, that's a pretty good one. You ever just see someone get really angry about something and then wonder to yourself, that person probably just needs to nap. Go have a nice lie down, do some journaling, some yoga. It'll all be fine in the morning, don't worry. There's so many idiots. I have lethal, maybe I do. It is, in fact, true. I tap two things. I bounce two things and they die. After all this complaining, we still won this game, so you know. Make of that what you will. Grumble, 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 moan, 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 wah, wah, wah. Esper's so broken, also we win. The classic. Ooh, okay. Well then. Baloth. I kind of feel like we might need to kill that stupid one-drop. Like, nice and early. Yeah, it's true. We might have just won because I complained a lot. Very possible. Stranger things have happened. I don't want to over sideboard. I guess this is probably fine. All right, game 2. I suppose so. Can't say I love this one, but Europe. Matchups is Swarmweaver for? I believe it's for like the mid-rangey matchups and like possibly Gruul. Not played with the card a huge amount before though. Oh, bought out the Pain Land. That's fair. I'm just worried about going down on green sources, but I could certainly be wrong. Also, like taking out the Pain Land in these like more aggressive matchups where your life total matters makes some amount of sense. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, grab the altar. Like, we'd certainly be happier to have an island right now, but I actually cannot believe how sleepy I feel today. Okay. Stormchasers bounces back. Yes, I'm just casting 5/5. Awful stuff. Just the EPS, but for like realsies. I think I've probably been a bit too busy the past week. I need to like calm down a bit. Luckily this week should be like reasonably quiet. Outside of streaming and like a couple things on Wednesday. Fear of Isolation, number 3. I really hate the part of Esper where you just die to mopey flyers. It's by far the most demoralizing aspect of the deck. You know? Like, yep. I sure am dead to those 2/3s in a few turns. So awkward. If they have another spell in hand, they can like double spell. These otters are pretty scary, but I also feel like I need to start pressuring them to punish these pain lands a bit. Maybe I was meant to go untap land, and then I can go bounce Stormchasers and an otter cast Crab. That might have been better. But it's also kind of nice saving town ain't big enough as like a random kill you out of nowhere spell with these 5/5s. Oh boy. They have town ain't big enough here. Looks like it. Those otters are large and in charge. Unfortunately, they're only going to 6 as well, which is like pretty meaningfully different from 5 at the moment. So if I tap 2 5/5s, opponent has chosen to die. Oh wait, I have the chump block. Yeah, but they're still dead. Opponent has chosen to die. Alright then. Shoutouts to Town Ain't Big Enough. Gotta be my favorite sleep in Magic. Your creatures cannot block this turn. I'm sorry. It does not feel like I deserved to win that game. I will certainly take the win. But I feel like my opponent could maybe have played a little bit less aggressively. But it was a bit greedy, I agree. I assume the thinking was that if they attacked with one less creature, they're not forcing me to chump block. And so they like worked their way backwards to believing that like they might as well just attack with as much as they can then. But I assume the actual line was just to be really patient and win in the air with 2 frees. Not like we had that much inevitability, right? Good luck in therapy, Sophia. So excited to bounce 3 drops with my bounce spells. Or to have my opponent play a Mosswood Dread Knight and say go. That's also acceptable. I don't really want to bounce that one, I'm going to be honest. Probably not. We have 1 land left to tutor of note. Good to be aware of. The Schism. Tell me the truth of the Schism, O noble preacher. I would love to draw a card. Mm-hmm. No, what? The main deck throwback. That's so bad for me. Oh my god. Okay. I guess I can Talon Ain't Big Enough the Beanstalk to save it. That's something at least. It ain't great, but it is something. Might as well use this to go get another 5/5. I think I can cast this. I maybe should have double checked. Alright, I can. So I can cast this. Hold open to Tabi, aka best spell in the format. And Sego. Now they can either wipe my yard, which doesn't really matter, or they can go after the beans and I can save it. I'm pretty okay with either outcome. I'm going off my graveyard. Sure. Acceptable. I just want to draw cards. Lots and lots of cards. Nice. That was, in fact, how game 1 goes against Golgari. I have to assume Swarmweaver is good here, right? If Swarmweaver is, in fact, good anywhere. Nowhere to Run doesn't actually kill their creatures. I think that's like the joke of my opponent's deck, that they're resilient to Nowhere to Run, so I guess we don't bring it in. What do I want to board out to have these 2 removal spells? I just worry with Swarmweaver that like your opponent brings in Graveyard Hate against you and then it doesn't do anything. I think I'm a Swarmweaver hater. Is my current stance. I think I'm a Swarmweaver disbeliever. Oh. My opponent did not want to continue playing Magic. Acceptable. I'm probably going to play some Talent Show after this. Black-white. I just try and mix it up and not play the same deck all day, every day. Instead, I only play Talent Show half of the time. What is the show in Talent Show? It's just that there's 2 different talents in the deck, and it's a very cute name. 5/5. Obviously 5/5s are nice, but I kind of need to find things that enable 5/5s, it feels like. I guess I'm milling. No reanimate package, nah. We used to play, oh my god. Right, Delirium plays 4 Keen-Eye Curator. I think I'm dead. I think this matchup's probably stone unwinnable. This is probably the least winnable matchup I could envisage. We used to play Collector's Vault in Talent Show ages ago. So you would actually get to like discard your Cryo and reanimate her that way, but I don't know. I think Collector's Vault kind of got phased out of that deck as the format got more powerful. This is literally the like most miserable matchup I could imagine. Good lord. I think I'm just scooping from this game. Why did Delirium start playing black? I honestly don't know off the top of my head. Maybe they're on Swarmweaver? Wait, what? Osseous Stick Twister. Wait, is this actually the reason? I mean, that card's kind of sick. If it's actually the reason, you know, I support it. Oh wait, Talon probably stinks here. This is certainly a keep. I don't want to lead on Seed of Hope. It maximizes info for when we cast Sleight of Hand later. Ooh, thank you, everyone. Ooh, Omnivorous Flytrap. Omnivorous Flytrap, in theory, feels always so terrifying to me. I feel like these Delirium decks are this like weird thing where like, in theory, they sound terrifying and really strong, and then for some reason they just like don't play out very consistently. Another beastie. Excuse me? Opponent. You please not. I don't feel like Nowhere to Running one of those actually achieves very much is the problem. So it just puts 2 types in their yard for them. Guess we're just gonna hope we can get terrors online somehow. Nope. Cool. Oh my god. A lot of free freeze. A lot of go for the throats off the top. Okay. Alright. So I'm just gonna plan to kill a beastie. And get fly trapped. Alright, they found their red mana finally. I assume the reason we're not 100% dead yet is because they have a bunch of red cards in hand that they can't cast. Oh, maybe I was meant to cast Hedge Maze and hope to hit a spell. I think I was maybe meant to. Because if I do, I then get to cast both terrors. Yeah. That's probably a pretty big misplay. Anyway. Donk. I wish to block. Oh, I am very okay with this being their turn. Unless they have double strike, then I die. But okay, cool. Good. Fire this off. There is now 1 mana. Draw 2 cards. That is a very good draw. I would love an Eddymurk Crab. Thank you for offering. This game is seeming pretty good for us. Depending on what they hit here. Okay, Keen-Eyed Curator, huh? Sure. That's pretty good. I wish to block your free. We have 7 in the yard. I think this game is like basically unlosable for all intents and purposes. Yeah, they're gonna need an artifact creature from their yard, and then we're gonna kill the curator. Eat the beastie. Alright. Attack for 5. I guess I'm just gonna draw a lot of cards. Another beanstalk. I mean, if you insist. I'm not convinced I want to play the other beanstalk. I think we're doing fine on card flow. Just possibly. The Wicker Folk. Sure thing. I wish to tap your Wicker Folk. Might as well kill the Wicker Folk. which is counting for you. Hell yeah, TSS. Love to not have to count. This and this. Find a crab. There you go. Here's the FOMO. Not the scariest FOMO I've ever seen. With our 20 billion bounce spells in hand. Arena is getting achievements. Wait, really? There better be an achievement for taking 10 turns in a row. Nexus of Fate gamers deserve rewards. Achievement. Break the token limit on Arena. Achievements are terrible. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of them. If we get more rewards for free though, then like maybe I could be on board. Oh, that requires finding black mana. Pretty nice to have, but I think I have to get rid of it. 113 achievements, and then you get titles as well. I assume the thinking is that achievements are just acting as a teaching mechanism to get people to engage with different parts of Arena. Which isn't like the worst thing. But very whatever to me. Uh-oh. That is terrifying. Okay. They should maybe have done this pre-combat. I guess then I could bounce this. Give me a title for all those Pro Tour top 8s. I agree. BB with the good takes as usual. Oh, didn't need that swamp anyway, I guess. Probably don't need my 27th crab. All right, they're putting themselves back on Delirium again. Makes sense. Bouncing FOMO feels like a little rough, but I might end up doing that, honestly. Depending how their hand looks, they can maybe only play one FOMO this turn anyway. At some point, we get to clean their yard up. Oh my god. That is a lot of counters. Keen-Eyed Curator can take them off Delirium. Maybe reasonable. Okay. Cool. I think I'm just gonna crab to tap down the fly trap this turn. Stop them getting this attack trigger, get a 5/5 down in play that can do some good blocking. Like them having double FOMO means they're so good at getting back on Delirium if I fight over it, right? We need the crabs to stop the FOMOs. Maybe you're right. Maybe I could have just played like double Terror. That might have been pretty reasonable, honestly. They discard a FOMO. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, we can replay it in a pinch. I like what you did there, BB. Whether intentional or not, I like it. That's unintentional, but now you like it too. Excellent. I guess I'm just saying go. Very worried my curator's just gonna die. And I will feel very sad. Yeah. Alright. I could town ain't big enough the curator and the fly trap. Now making the FOMO a 4/5 doesn't bash into my crab profitably. Breakout. Uh-oh. FOMO. Yeah. Okay. We're still on 21, but obviously this is a bit scary. We're also filling their yard up very nicely here. Doing Terror today? Yeah! Trying out a few matches of this before we move on to our usual programming. Hey Jamura, good to see you. Like, really hard to actually take them off Delirium at this point. Takes like 2 turn cycles. Go for the Throat's doing good work. You go Bant version? Hell yeah. Oh, that was actually really painful to brick there. Oh, that sucked. Oh my god. They have to grab Crab now. Problem is, it really hurts not developing my mana as well. Guess I'm just gonna do these two plus the Curator and hope that just blocking is good enough to buy me a turn here. Then I can grab Crab next turn. Oh, was that true, Omnath? Maybe. Yeah, Planeswalker instant sorcery. I mean, obviously it's not true anymore, but my opponent continues to fill their yard. Oh no, they get to make the Wicker Folk really big. Then they have to like throw away some creatures into my 5/5s to actually attack me. It's kind of fine. Or they can just attack with the Wicker Folk and we can just double block it. And that's pretty acceptable. Boop. That? Not a terrible draw. We're gonna go find a crab. We're gonna fight. Do we fight the 4/5 FOMO or the 2/4 Fly Trap? It doesn't like super matter, I guess, but I guess I go after the 4/5. You think the Fly Trap? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. And we say go. We have Crab open. We can start curating very slowly. So removing 2 types is easy. Removing the 3rd type takes a bit more work. Okay. Oh, we also get to grow our curator in the process. Which is very sick. Maybe get a 7/7 online here. Alright, well. I guess we are obligated to just say go and sit behind our curator and hope that's good enough. It resolves. This is acceptable. Wonder if our win condition is them decking. Genuinely not entirely joking. How do I cut them off? I guess I go after planeswalkers and the creature. And that should take them to 3 types because they'll have land, instant, sorcery. Shout outs to Keen Eye Curator. Working for us now. All right. What type can we shut them off quickest? Sorceries, instants, and lands are all kind of the same, right? I guess they have way more instants than anything else. And they're more likely to mill lands than anything else, so I should go after sorceries. And our win condition is officially them decking. A classic. We could also just randomly die to them casting a bunch more creatures for the next, like, 4 turns, but... Yeah, they might just have the combat trick instant, is the thing. Right? Or Ridgeline, yeah. You're probably correct, everyone. Sounds pretty likely. They have 8 cards in their graveyard, so we almost clear them out this turn. Oh yeah, it gives double strike, you're right. My card is terrifying. Gonna shoot through things at random. Doesn't make any difference at this point. Alright. How many beans have we just like hit 0 beanstalks randomly? Go 4 in the deck. Oddly satisfying. Oh yeah, this is a very satisfying game. It has to be said. Just chewing through that graveyard all day long. Curator control. Curator prison. Another 5/5. A bit of me wants to save this for if we draw beans, but I guess just having another 5/5 down is like fine. Can't imagine attacking really achieves anything. Considering we just trade with a FOMO. Oh, they don't have to mill. It's a May. Funny. Okay, so milling is no longer our win con. Interesting. No. Oh, I can actually lose this game now. That's so bad for me. Oh, not like this. God, they just instantly get delirium if I fight one of their creatures. Also, I guess I'm doing that. Right? What convenient time to stop milling, indeed. They're just gonna get online anyway because of the beasties, so I just have to kill a FOMO. And then get unfathomably lucky. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Mill one, keep one, what? That's so wild. They just really wanted that card that was on top. Vibes, yeah, you just gotta follow the vibes sometimes. Interesting. That's a lot of 1/1 flyers in the distant future. Do I go to attack? I might have to attack. They're making a crap. Oh, yeah, we might be. That's true. That's very believable. Alright. How many crabs are in my yard? I can make 2 crabs with the vacuum. What a match. Just the finest gameplay you could ever ask for. Truly. The good thing about not having Curator in play anymore is I don't keep getting given priority. But, oh my god. It feels like I have drawn lands most of my turns for the last several turns. Not like this. Not like this. We were like less than 20% to draw a land that turn, by the way. We have 4 left in the deck. Interesting draw. Am I bouncing this Ghost Vacuum in their upkeep? We can bounce our crabs. What, does it put the cards in? Oh, it doesn't make tokens? You're kidding me. It doesn't make tokens? I genuinely never realized this. Wow. That's incredible. This Ghost Vacuum works for us now. Yeah, it unexiles them. That's crazy. They're doing it. They're doing it, chat. Does this mean they die? I think this means they die, right? I guess it's dependent on them actually attacking with something, which they're not gonna do. So I guess they don't die. Yeah, they have a lot of things to block with. I kind of want to bounce Crab Curator almost. Like, bouncing double crab doesn't kill them. Maybe it, yeah, it doesn't kill them. We tap 4 blockers and then they only even have to chump block 1. Getting the Curator back's kind of nice. We just become Curator control again. Can I just say, shoutouts to Ghost Vacuum for working for our team. Oh my god, that's another crab. Let's go. Let's go. You know, you might not like it, but this is what peak Magic gameplay looks like. Never seen, yeah, I didn't even know that interaction was possible. I'm learning new things every day. Very funny. Interesting. This is definitely lethal, right? Probably. Yeah, they're getting a lot of blockers, it's true. Not entirely clear that's gonna matter. I guess it kind of matters. Opponent agrees they are dead. Cool. Ban everything until these are the 2 best decks in Standard. Hell yeah. What a match. What a perfect match of Magic the Gathering that was. I did have fun, yeah. I did have fun, Arena. Thank you for asking. Interesting.